Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Wish me to return? At once, Master.
It's a glad thing we rested when we did.
We must not let down our guard. I will protect you.
Gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Wonderful to strike true.
We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt this trial will spur us into the next.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
as you wish. I shall return directly. I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste. I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
One moment. I believe we are bound for... Yes, I know the place. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
It would seem we've little choice but to set out for the place.
Here we go again.
We fight. To arms!
Go on! Reinforcements over here!
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Wish me to return? At once, Master.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
One of us has been poisoned.
Take care by the river's edge.
Tisn't easy doing. Got aught you want me to give colour to?
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Can't say I've any tidings. Here to ask aught of me, are you?
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round the...
Red Wall!
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. All creatures who know death cling to life.
I see no merit in hunting down these cravens.
This looks grim.
So... Ooh. Batal has a number of these statues as well.
We might use these statues as landmarks, Arisen.
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist. First and foremost, not locked fires. Would you care for some assistance? By all means. Ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Drop all your valuables, and I might just let you leave. Where do you think you're going,
Lay down your arms. Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself. Mayhap the force of this torrent could be employed for our own ends.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I cannot fault your prowess.
Focus. The battle continues.
Splendid. I shan't let them off.
Get my hat on you.
So close a call offers no solace in victory.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what before might I be of assistance.
Monster seems to have dropped something.
Venom harpies! Avoid their venom at all costs!
I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
Oh, a ballista.
This could grant us an edge in battle if we use it well.
I shall not fail you. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
Meaningful and tired. Unless there's
It would seem we need not always travel by foot, if novel inventions such as this are to be found.
I believe we would be remiss not to make use of this.
Allow me. Might I be of assistance?
Come over, you Arisen.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Be sure not to overlook anything.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Drawing in a crowd is only half the battle.
What am I supposed to do?
Interested in my wares?
Another day of work.
Go on. Have a look. Pleasure doing business with...
Hard living, I say.
Oh, glad. While.
We must wreck.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
tomorrow. Go on, have a look.
I'm in fine fettle today.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see. Well met. I hope to see you again.
There's a tiny
Well met, sir. Fancy again? Always a pleasure. What are you up to? Well met, sir. Fancy again?
Wish I had someone to share this spot with.
Your mornings get earlier as your bones get older.
I'm in fine fettle today.
I must earn the people's favour.
Ought to take a moment to replenish my... body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
This fox can be a handful when he wants to be.
and urchins boast of
I can't stand it. Suppose I best earn my keep. I've no time for you now.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your...
Beg pardon, sir. I mustn't be...
Is aught amiss?
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. The sun climbs high.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea.
I might make it look easy, but only from experience.
Not much going on here.
Herald feels I've been Do let me know if you're in need of it.
We shall wait here till your business is done.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time. Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Batal has no future. Her Majesty cannot be allowed to come to harm.
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray seize the rogue should you espy him. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your decision, lest you apprehend the innocent. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life, should it...
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
So tranquil.
Tisn't easy doing what I...
I'm dead on my feet.
Here to our escort of me.
Fishing's not for the faint of heart.
What brings you here?
We ask that all be spared. We ask that Batal may, and we ask that a day may come when Beastren...
I've got to make room for my next shipment.
What do ye want?
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's supplications are nearing their end. Have you located the rogue?
Who are ye supposed to be? Fie. Are they onto me? Ah, sod it!
Apprehend him at once! That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, Sir Arisen. Let us inform Sir Ermhild of what has transpired.
Oh, Your Majesty. Full glad am I to see you unharmed.
The brigand has been captured. The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen. You cannot know the depth of my gratitude.
Ah, yes, of course. Batal is in your debt, Sir Arisen. The same is true of you, Sir Manella. Your efforts were most admirable, considering your wound. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time. You may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing. Go there to recuperate.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently, and return when I am fully recovered.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen. Grateful are we for your most...
My sincerest gratitude.
Thank you, Sir Arisen.
No harm can come of a...
I'm in it now.
For all our sakes.
Halt! Entry beyond this point is clear at a glance that you are not one. I've got my eye on you.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
I refuse to accept this.
Anyone they'll taste steam. Can't remember the last time
This won't do.
How dare you! There's no way out of this.
Excuse me, but I'm
I'm on again.
At last, the puzzle begins to take shape.
I think that will do for pleasantries.
Now, where was...
What might you need?
Something smells divine.
Surely you can do better than that!
Now there's a hassle I could do without. What's this all about? It chills the blood. I'm cut deep, I fear.
We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
Ugh.
Who are you supposed to be then, eh? Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our hideout. Yeah, ain't funny really. But seeing you's reminding me of that bleeding runt's face. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Lanzo, why? Boo-hoo! Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him, truth be told.
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Not sure I can stomach it, mind.
What are ye doing here? Come to laugh at me, have ye? Suppose it must make ye feel a hero, seeing the man ye caught yourself sitting behind bars. But ye ain't fool enough to think the Empress is safe now I'm in here, are ye? Coin's a fine thing. Reckon ye must be touched in the head, giving coin to a would-be murderer just to hear his story. Still, suppose I'm no longer a part of this, so I'll tell ye a little something, as thanks for your generosity, cuz. I got this job by way of the coral snakes. I only did as I was instructed. If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake. Lucky for ye, there's one right here in the jail. Reckon ye, suppose, I got this job. If you want to know who hired...
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it neither, even when it got him a beating. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. Easy pickings for a kid. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. But Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of uses for him. Well, save throwing him to the dogs so as we could make our escape. Hard to believe the lad never figured out we was using him. Real loggerhead, that one. Did he ever tell you his story? About how his parents were killed by brigands or some such? Couldn't be more obvious who that was, eh? Ah, his mum was a comely lass. Don't remember a thing about his da. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purses and the like. Lanzo slit their throats himself. 'Twas hard not to laugh, watching daft little Hugo grow up, hanging off Lanzo's bootstraps and never questioning a damn thing. We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. Aye, I ain't afraid to tell you that. I might owe Lanzo a favour or two, but not enough to rot in here for him. In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? Ain't right that I'm the only one in this hole. We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. You'll find Lanzo there, along with the rest of us snakes. Ain't fair for me to be the only one with a sweet all to myself. The more the merrier, eh?
Reckon ye, suppose, I got this job. If you want to know who hired him in the...
Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth.
What do you want now? What? He said... What? That can't be right. But... if he did that to me... then what about all those kids? He can't have killed all their parents too. Can he? No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you!
Seems we've heard all this scum has to offer. Makes you sick, doesn't it?
We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. Ain't fair for me to be the only one with...
Reckon ye, suppose, I got this job. If you want to know who I...
Ugh.
I'll not hang about.
This is it then.
Reckon ye must be touched in the head, giving coin to a would-be murderer. Suppose I got this job. If you want to know who I'd in.
My shift's done. I'm off to the tavern. Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth.
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
Must you interrupt?
As soon as my shift's done.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Take joys by the handful and regrets by the pinch. Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
My new
Take your time. This place is too comfortable.
Oh, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted. Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to
Sir Arisen, Sir Ermhild.
Well met.
Indeed. Ere Her Majesty's we would, however, Empress Nadinia shall commence...
O lambent flame.
I'm in no rush.
Who are ye supposed to be? Fine. Ah,
Apprehend him at once! Nicely done.
Oh, your
The brigand has been... We owe this outcome.
Ah, yes, the same is true of you. Now that a measure you may.
Very well.
Grateful are we for your
Only person I believe in is myself. Still no luck.
I'm in no rush.
You are the Vermundian. A friend of mine has moved house. You see, thus. Besides, aught tells me such ne'er-do-wells would have a hard time settling in with you there. I cannot fault your hesitation.
I'm in fine fettle today. I might make it look easy.
I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here.
I'll go and open the chest.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
We shall remain here.
I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour. Scholarly learning depends on the right environment.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Should I trace life to its roots? What might I find? We'll see if you can escape me a sec...
Who are you supposed to be then? Wait, you're... I'm talking about Hugh.